phone this week. You there, Rucker?
Yay. I'm here. Yay.
You sound crystal clear.
Good.
Now, if you're watching the video version, it looks like you're right next to me. So don't you worry about that. We're right next to each other.
I hope you're using a good picture of me.
This is one of my favorite pictures of you.
Oh, okay.
It's a
well, that doesn't mean it. That doesn't mean it's a good picture of me. That's not the one with my tongue sticking out, is it?
No. This is that one where you look like a badass with like
okay.
You're wearing like I think it's is that a Cubs hat maybe or something?
That's all of them. You don't know what a Cubs hat looks like?
I can't tell because you can't see the logo really. You can't really see the logo.
Gotcha.
It's like a gray hat.
Gotcha.
No, but it's one of your profile pictures, so I'm sure you're happy with it.
Gotcha. Yes.
So yeah, welcome to the SLOB show. We're gonna start recording later, at least for the time being, for the next month or so. So we don't know exactly. We're not going to be on the exact time as normal. So just set your notification bell. Subscribe on YouTube, and it'll send you a notification every time we go live. That's the easiest way. And if you're watching on the SLOB Show Facebook group, make sure to click on that little link so that I could see your comments and your name and everything. Roker, you know how you know you're a piece of shit?
Oh boy, this is a loaded question.
So I'm at my.
How do you know, Abe?
When I'm at my mom's house, right? And when I go in the bathroom, and before I walk in there, she goes, "Oh, is there enough toilet paper in there?"
She knows.
I'm like, "There's a whole roll." Like she
goes, "Yeah, is it enough?"
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, there's like 3/4 of a roll. Yeah, is that enough? What the fuck? You want to feel like a piece of trash. Is there enough toilet paper in there? It makes you feel awful about yourself.
You wrap your hand in like it's in a cast.
Yeah.
You know.
By the way, I don't know about your plumbing, Roker, but I've switched completely to Scott single ply. I don't know if you use that ever.
I used that for years, but that's a poke through.
Well,
because it's single ply. It's 1,000 sheets in the roll.
Yeah, but the double ply doesn't flush. So what are you supposed to do?
Well, you're supposed to not use so much of it that it doesn't flush.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
For starters.
Yeah, but the double, I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't. The double ply doesn't work well with me, with my setup. I gotcha.
But the thing is, you're probably triple plying the Scott, aren't you? I know you're doing it with the one ply. I know you're got to be folding it 2 or 3 times, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you have, you said, you have to, or else it's a poke through. So, yeah, that's not good. It's not good at all.
But yes, it's a thinner product. So.
Yeah. So, but that's what I've done. But I really felt like a piece of trash when she's like, "Is there enough toilet paper in there?" I'm like, Jesus. Yeah, this 3/4 of a roll is great. And by the way, if you're watching right now, could you just leave a comment and let me know you're here? I want to make sure this is working. I think there's something going on with the comments here. Whoever wants to put the first comment in, because I see there's comments, but they're not showing up here. Make sure to click on that link if you're watching on the SLOB Show group. Yeah. Did you see the Big Mac? They're doing, or not the Big Mac, the McRib. They're doing the farewell tour. Have you seen that?
What, they're bringing it back for the last time?
Well, I feel like this is like a Leonard Skinner or Motley Crue type thing. Because there's no way that it's, you know what I mean? Like Leonard Skinner keeps saying it's the farewell tour, but it's really not.
I remember being in high school. And it was a pay-per-view to watch like the Who's final show.
Yeah, the comments aren't showing up here.
And that was almost 40 years ago.
Oh yeah, no, I've been to a bunch of farewell tours. Yeah, these I see everyone's putting comments, but it's not coming up for some reason. It's okay. I could read them off the thing here.
So the McRib is back?
So yeah, they're bringing it back on the 31st, and they're saying that this is it, the farewell tour. What's up, Tim? I see you, Rab, Tony. There's a bunch of comments here. But I see all your comments for some reason. Oh, here we go. Less than Scott. Okay, so Twitch comments are working. For some reason, Facebook comments aren't working. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so it's kind of like Motley Crue. They kept going on that farewell tour. And then they're like, no, surprise. We're joking.
Surprise. Well, just because they say it's a farewell tour, because the McRib is, when they bring it out, they only bring it out for like a month anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a farewell tour because it'll be gone by Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But bullshit.
That doesn't mean it'll be gone forever.
Well, they said, well, we're hoping that it'll come back, but they're trying to act like, they're probably just trying to sell more McRibs.
What?
And then they'll be like, oh, it's bullshit. We were joking. It's back by popular demand.
They would do that to just try and sell more McRibs? Big corporation like McDonald's? I don't know what you're talking about.
What's up, Conrad from Canada? I don't know. If you're watching on Twitch, it's working. I don't know what's going on there. But so I have a list here, Roker, of the 23 best burgers in Chicago. And I'm curious.
Why 23? Why 23?
I don't know if it's because of Michael Jordan or what. I was going to say,
is it Michael Jordan's list? Ryan Sandberg's list?
This is a timeout list. This is the timeout list.
Gotcha.
So number 23 is Wood-Fired Burger at Old Irving Brewing Company. Have you been there in Portage Park?
I have not.
Okay, I have not been to this one. It's a let's see, 8-ounce hunk of prime beef inside a brioche bun, blanketed in white cheddar, caramelized onions, and vinegar aioli. I don't like vinegar aioli. If I'm gonna have aioli, I just want a regular aioli.
Sometimes you need a little acid.
Number 22, Top Notch. I've been there. That's a pretty good burger. It's okay.
On 95th, right?
Yep. In Beverly.
That's a huge. I stopped. I kept driving past it. I'm not in the area that much. I said, I gotta stop. I had a coupon, of course.
You had a coupon for Top Notch?
Oh, was it in the entertainment? It was in the entertainment book.
Oh my God.
But I'm like, okay, I gotta try this. It looks old school, right? It was a huge burger.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It was gigantic.
Yeah, I liked it. Number 21, Pub Burger at Pleasant House Pub in the Lower West Side. Do you know that?
Pleasant House
Pub.
Pleasant House. It's in the city.
It says, let me look this up. It's Lower West Side. I haven't had this burger. It looks okay. Comes with some. You know what are delicious? Speaking of potatoes, have you had the Wendy's breakfast potatoes?
I have not.
The ones that come with the Baconator, like if you get the breakfast Baconator meal. God,
I have not.
They're delicious.
I'm stuck in traffic then too.
Exactly. Yeah, you're going to be driving a lot more. So, 2119 South Halstead. Pleasant House Pub for their burger.
Okay.
So you could check that out.
Oh, Pleasant House. I know Pleasant House. Actually, they're known for their
pot pie thing or whatever.
Their pot pies. They're known for their British pies, like a shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
And they have pot pies, and they're really, really good. So I didn't know they had a burger. I thought it sounded familiar.
It looks like YouTube is working too. So if you just go on YouTube, if you want to leave comments, just watch it on YouTube right now, because YouTube comments are working and Twitch. Facebook for some reason isn't working. What's up, Big 815? He said he met us at OTB in Joliet a few weeks ago.
Nice.
What up, Tuna? Number 20, the Slayer Burger at Kuma's. That's the
Kuma's is a legendary.
A pile of fries topped with a half-pound burger, chili, cherry peppers, andouille, onions, jack cheese on a pretzel bun.
Face sandwich.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like Kuma's, but it's not like the. I don't know if I'm a massive fan. Oh my God. The Barbito burger at Gadabout. Have you been there in Andersonville?
I have not.
Oh my God. This looks delicious. This is a quarter-pound smash burger, bacon onion jam, white cheddar, lettuce, Calabrian chili mayo, and Japanese pickles. Oh my God.
Interesting. I can't afford Andersonville.
Is that expensive now?
Well, no. Every time I go to visit friends in Andersonville, we go to a bar. It's like $15 for a beer.
Yeah.
So I'm turned off right away because I drink a lot of beer.
Yeah,
I can only imagine how much that burger is.
It looks delicious. The Barbito burger. Yeah,
have you ever met a burger that didn't look delicious?
Every once in a while.
Let's be honest.
That you make a good point though. Wow.
Every Abe comment on the SLOB Show Facebook group looks delicious.
Again, if you wanna leave comments, what up, Conrad? I see you. Just go on YouTube. Just type SLOB Show or type my name or on YouTube and just watch live there because for some reason Facebook comments aren't working. Chad checking in on YouTube. So he's been waiting all day for today's show.
Nice. Thank you, Chad.
Big Tuna. Have you guys tried the buffalo chicken tender sandwich in Spring Forest Deli in Willow Springs? Have not. Have you, Roker?
I thought this was a burger list.
It is, but he's just,
So that's disqualified. You said it was a chicken tenders.
Well, no, he's just he's Big Tuna's asking.
He's asking that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where at?
In Spring Forest Deli in Willow Springs.
I have not.
I don't frequent Willow Springs. God, you got to see this one. The burger at Forbidden Root in East Village. Oh my God. Aged cheddar. You got to see this one. Crunchy jardinera mayo, bread and butter pickles. The Forbidden Root in East Village. Wow.
If anybody's had any of these burgers, please comment now or put up a comment on the SLOB Show Facebook page.
Yeah, the group page. The BDK burger at Blue Door Kitchen and Garden. That's on Russian Division. That looks pretty good. Man, you got to see these burgers, Roger. JT Special Burger. Pretty good, man. Never even heard of half.
Number are you on? Like 50?
We're moving up to number 4 right now. This is the Stop-In Burger at the Stop-Along in Bucktown. That looks delicious. But then again, I can make any burger look delicious too. I need to try these. Number 13, the 4 ounce. I don't like that. Only 4 ounces. Smash Burger at Edzo's Burger Shop.
Edzo's is pretty well known.
This is in Evanston.
And then there used to be one on the north side too.
It says uncommonly thick Nutella shakes, fries, and truffle salt. Delicious. The Ludlow Burger at Ludlow's Liquors in Avondale. That looks like a really nice smash burger. That's number 12 on the list. We're looking at the top 23 burgers according to timeout.com. The Super Ooey Gooey at Fatso's Last Stand. That's I like that place in Ukrainian Village.
Yeah, I've only been there once. I had a group on.
Of course.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
Jason checking in. He's saying, yeah, if you've tried a burger and you're watching on YouTube, I can see your comment. Just switch over to YouTube right now. Just type in my name and you'll find the SLOB Show live stream. Delicious burgers at BurgerFi in Glenview. That's from Jason. BurgerFi. I was in Glenview this week. I had one of my favorite places, the Cianuk Grill. Have you been there, Roker?
What's the name of the grill?
It's called the Cianuk. It's an Armenian place. It's delicious.
Okay.
They have something there called the Lulu Kebab. I put it up on the SLOB Show Facebook group too. People want to check that out. Now, this is one that I really want to check out. This is the Gretel.
Are we into the top 10?
We just hit the top 10.
Okay.
So number 10, the Gretel burger, the Gretel griddle burger at Gretel.
Gretel, like Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah. And it's the sister spot to Little Bad Wolf, which will be on the list later. Have you been to Little Bad Wolf?
I have not. Okay,
Gretel Chicago is 2833 West Armitage. So it's like 4 blocks past Western on Armitage. So it's 4 blocks west of Western on Armitage. This looks good. Garlic aioli. If you give me an aioli, I'm pretty much there. Aioli, American cheese dripping out of every crevice, a handful of pickles, and a sprinkle of red onions. God. Sesame seed bun. That's number 10 according to Time Out magazine.
Okay.
Number 9.
Number 9.
The Who Betta burger, and I can't believe it's not meat. Yeah.
In Hyde Park?
Yeah, Hyde Park.
Yeah.
Do you know that place?
Yeah, it's right across the street from the Sophie Hotel where my wife used to.
And you've been there or no?
Dude, they don't serve meat. You think I've been there?
Johnny,
walk on that side of the street.
Johnny Racer checking in on YouTube. He saw still no mention of Branson Peloton. Yeah, don't hold your breath, Johnny. I'm just guessing it's not on. I mean, I've never been there. I'm sure Branson's great, but number 8. Wow. The double cheeseburger at Community Tavern in Portage Park. God. Looks delicious. God. Number 7, the single cheeseburger at the Region. In Northwest Indiana.
Huh.
But I think there's a region somewhere like, I think in like Bucktown or something. Because I think I've been there. That's number 7. Okay, here we go. I've been, you know what's awful, Roker, about being guys like, I don't know if this happens to you, but do attractive women send you text messages about, oh God, I'm eating these wings right now? like this, it's kind of like the thing with the toilet paper. Like it makes you feel like a piece of shit. I had that happen this week. Oh, have you been to Little Bad Wolf yet? It's great. God, you love it. Like when people eat disgusting food, they think of me. And it's not as bad if you or like base are texting me. But if it's some lady, you know.
You're like, well, I cross her off my list.
Yeah, exactly. But number 6 is Little Bad Wolf, the Wolf Burger. And the mac and cheese. I need to go. It's in Andersonville as well. But I need to go to Little Bad Wolf. I've heard too much about this place. In fact, I should just go today. Big Tuna.
It's in Andersonville?
Yeah.
That's going to be a bit of a hike.
It's not that far. I'm in the West Loop.
Go after you get off the work for the show, and then that way it'll be like early in the afternoon. You won't get any traffic.
I don't know if they're open though that early. They might only. Okay. I don't know if I have to look into it. But I've heard about this Wolf Burger at Little Bad Wolf. It looks really good. Number 5. Now I think I've had the whole top 5. Number 5 is the Mott Burger at Mott Street. Have you been to Mott Street?
I've not been to Mott Street.
That's very good. It's a crunchy sweet potato shoestrings, melty American cheese, pickled jalapenos, 2 chunk patties, dill pickles, Asian inflected miso butter onions, and hoisin aioli. It's good.
Sounds expensive.
It's not. It's like it's like kind of on par with Au Cheval. Speaking of which, Au Cheval is number 4. We've all had Au Cheval. Which I think it's the greatest burger ever. I don't know. Is that still your number 1 burger?
I can't think of one that's better. I really can't.
Okay, I have not had number 3. Number 3 is burger at Owen and Injun in Logan Square. Have you been there? Owen and Injun?
Have not been there. No.
Let's see. They have good fish and chips too, it says. A nest of caramelized onions, malt vinegar mayo, and house fries. This patty's crafted with a rich blend of chuck, short rib, and brisket. Number 2.
pretty tasty.
Number 2, our boy Corey's favorite place. You know what it is, Roker?
No.
Red Hot Ranch.
Oh, I've never had the burger at Red
What?
Hot Ranch. The shrimp is amazing.
Yeah, I was watching a video of how they make that shrimp. Actually, it looks really good.
The shrimp is ridiculous. I've never had the burger, but you can't go wrong with. I'm sure it's a char broiled burger.
Well, no, it's a smash burger.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And there's I've never been to the original location. I've only been to the one on Ashland, like the one in Lakeview. The original one is on, like, I think it's on like Western or something.
Yeah, I've been to both of them.
And number 1,
and equal good.
no, okay,
And
good.
the
So
number 1 burger in Chicago.
could you guess what it is?
Magazine.
Could you guess what it is?
Wiener Circle?
No, the Loyalist. Have you been to the Loyalist?
I have not. That sounds like the type of a place where you end up getting a drink that's got like rosemary like on fire on top of it.
No, I've been there a bunch of times. It's like near the West Loop. It's really good. Like, I just got it to go recently. That's how good it is. It's really good. I love the Loyalist.
Just describe, what's the description of it?
So
you describe it.
So melted cheese, pickles, charred onions. The sauce, it's a garlicky aioli type sauce. And then the fries come with an aioli as well. So sesame seed bun, it's really good. It's right up there with Au Cheval.
Now, do you dip your fries in mayonnaise?
Of course I do. What are you, nuts?
See, you should just you have if you went to London, you'd have a field day.
I know. They all do that. They're instead of ketchup, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's good. The Loyalist is great. It's one of my favorite places. You know what's funny? Where was I at the other day? Was it Subway? I don't know, some sub place. And you know what? I don't like when they try to embarrass me. Like when I ask for extra mayo, I hate. Don't you hate that though? When, like, the first request, it's like, all right, I play that game where I grab my phone. I'm like, oh, what? Wait, hang on. You want what, Dad? What, more mayo? And then you have to pretend like it's not for you. But can't you just put extra mayo on? Like, do I have to humiliate myself in front of everyone?
Yeah, well, any place like, the Subways, I think they count the shreds of lettuce they put on your sandwich.
Exactly.
I mean,
yeah,
it's tough to watch.
Yeah, but it's awful. Like, it's humiliating. Like, just please, and let me play that game with you too, where I act like you're putting too much. Like, give me my dignity, right? Where you put too much, and then I'm like, whoa, stop. Like, let me tell you to stop.
I literally at Subway, like, have had them put like a black olive on my sandwich, like a singular olive that was cut into quarters.
Yeah,
like a black olive. I'm like, are you kidding me? For your 11-inch foot long sandwich, you're giving me a black olive?
Yeah. Can I get a handful? And they get mad too. It's like, and they're not even the owner.
Again, because those are all. If you go and if you've got like HBO Max or something, go find the old episode of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, where he talked all about franchisees, and the reason there's so many Subways is because it's the cheapest franchisee, so it's the cheapest one to buy into.
Yeah. But
they also take the biggest profit margin.
Yeah.
So that's why you're getting a dollop of this and one olive, because his margins are so small.
I don't even know if it was Subway. It was some sub place, but it was like they were like, and then I had to keep asking, and the guy was getting mad. And then everyone around me,
because I just roasted Subway, so too late. Nice. After I roast them for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it was Subway.
No, it actually was Subway. I actually want to rip on Subway because you know what's good at Subway? They have that new sandwich where it's like fresh mozzarella, Have you tried that one? It's one of the new ones.
Oh, so I guess, and that's another reason why you only get like one pickle, because they got to pay Charles Barkley.
Exactly. Well, no, that's not just Barkley now. It's Patrick Mahomes, Steph Curry, Tony Romo, and Barkley.
And the Simone Biles.
Tom Brady? Like, how did that? Like, they have everyone. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. So that guy who's not giving you any extra mayonnaise, he's paying for them.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder how much they have to pay. You know what we should do, Roker, if we ever hit it big? We need to open a Jersey Mike's or something. Like, we need a franchise, right? Before we die. Don't we need one?
I think so.
Like, you and I would be good partners. The problem is we can't just leave it. Like, if our friends come in, they're going to want free sandwiches. We're going to have to, like, figure out how to cut them off, right?
How ironic that would be.
It's because you're the master of going in for free stuff.
How ironic. How ironic. I'd be standing there like Mutombo, waving my finger.
No. Yeah, no. They're like, Roker.
I would hire Dikembe Mutombo to stand by the counter to wave people off when they wanted free food. Our friend.
You're right. That would be, you of all people, to not let people get something for free would be just awful. Roker, I gave you probably $100,000 in free drinks over the years. I can't have a free sandwich. You know what we would do, Roker, though? We just wouldn't be there, right? We'd have some asshole working who acted like they didn't know anything. And then
we'd see somebody coming in, we'd duck in the back.
That's
not here.
That's what I used to do.
Not here.
I swear to God, when I was a little kid and my dad would come over, we would hide in a bedroom, take the doorknob off, and lay on the floor. We would like see him coming up to the front door. We would run. Tell my grandma, say we're not here. That's what we would do to not give sandwiches.
That's a beautiful story right there. Holy crap. Wow. I need to start being nicer to you. I didn't realize your talent was that messed up.
You feel no, I mean this is like what this is a couple times a year he would come over. It just we didn't want to have to sit there and talk to him because he would sit there for, hey, go get me an ashtray. I'm like, oh shit.
He'd come over and bust open your piggy bank, take the change, and leave.
Exactly. But that would be you and I hiding in the back of our Jersey Mike's location, laying on the floor. Are they gone? Is Bass still here? Be fucked up. Bass would be calling and texting us. He would hear it ring in the back as we'd forget to put it on vibrate.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like, oh shit. Tell him we're out of here. I actually went to Jimmy John's the other day and I'm like, I don't even know why I asked the lady. I'm like, Jimmy John's sold, right? She's like, I think so. It's funny how they don't even know.
She doesn't know.
No, I know. It's just funny that I'm like, why did I even ask that question? Like, there's no way she knows.
She didn't even know that there was a real Jimmy John.
Exactly. She thought he was like Ronald McDonald. She's like, wait a minute. There's a Jimmy John. Yeah, it'd be great. That's my dream, actually. If I win the lottery, if I won like, I don't know, what do I need? 300 million? I want to open up an entire entertainment complex. Number one, I'm going to have my own radio station. Of course, I'll hire you, Roker, at the station.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So I'm going to have a radio station.
I'll be doing overnights.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to give you a nice salary to do overnight, so don't you worry about that. So then I'm going to have a Jersey Mike's. I'm going to have a bar right next to the radio station, and we're going to have bands play live. Like, they're going to come in on the radio station, and then you just go next door and just drink. And guess what? The drinks are on the house for the bands.
There you go.
Which would be great. Don't you think bands would want to come hang out if we're like, hey, you want to come here, just drink all weekend? They'd love it.
That's pretty much what they do anyway.
Yeah, but they'd be cooler with us.
That's right. That's right.
And they come to our Jersey Mike's.
I missed out on the us component of the bands wanting to be cool and be seen with us.
Exactly. Look, we're these fucking losers. Hey, Chad checking in. He's like, I'd love to invest in that. Sure, Chad, you invest right now. Let's get it going. If there's a billionaire, or someone who has $1 million, Roker, there's a lot of people who have millions of dollars, right?
Right.
That are just regular people. right? Hey, let's open up our Jersey mics now. Roker and I will run the show. I mean, I'm not going to work there. Neither is Roker, but I mean, we'll be we're like we're not going to
show up. It's like Ditka's. We'll show up.
Oh yeah, exactly. And people want to eat with the biggest slobs, right? Like, hey guys, you want some more bacon? And then Roker will do that game where he'll pretend like, no, give him more bacon. Go ahead,
dude. We'll come around to your table with the thing with the udders, and we'll put more mayonnaise on your sandwich for you.
You want to hear a fucked up story, Roker? So when I was doing Sludge and I were doing that radio show in Richmond, Virginia, right? One of the few times I left Chicago. And I hope
they didn't think you were black there.
Oh, they did. Some people everyone thinks I'm black. Someone thought I was black the other day. Someone just sent me a message that, are you black? Like, no. But I don't care what they think I'm. But so I talked about, this is back before Jersey Mike's or anything. So I talked about Jimmy John so much. This guy emailed the radio station. He's like, I always hear Abe talking about Jimmy John's. He's like, my dad and I are going to open up a restaurant. We want a franchise. It's between Jimmy John and I forgot the other place they were considering, but they got a Jimmy John's because of me. I'm responsible. Nice. I'm responsible for bringing the first, and this isn't a lie. I'm responsible for bringing the first Jimmy John's to Richmond, Virginia. Okay. So I did an endorsement for them with the radio station. Yes. And I go in to the Jimmy. I'm so excited, right? I'm like, let me get a gargantuan, but I was so Sludge and I went in there to get the food, right? And this motherfucker, he's like,
well, I could wait a minute. Based on your verbiage, I can tell where this story's going.
He's like, you want.
He was so kind to me and so generous.
Yeah,
that was your next sentence, right?
Exactly. I mean, I did have an endorsement with the radio station, but whatever. I gave him so much free advertising. It was no one even knew what the fuck Jimmy John's was except for me, right? So we walk in. He's like, you want bacon on your gargantuan? I'm like, you know what? I've never had bacon on my gargantuan, but why not, right? It's a party, right? And then I see him tell the girl, he's like, right there, $1.49 for bacon. I'm like, wait, what?
Wow.
Wait, what's going on? Hang on. He charged us. He charged us for the whole meal. Like, what the? I'm the one. This was, and he was building it up to like, you coming in, right? Today's opening day. You coming in, right? And I'm like, of course we're coming in. We didn't even get a free meal.
Wow. Well, that's because you already gave him all the free advertising he needed.
I'll never forget him telling the cashier, click $1.49 for bacon. That's, you know, things scar you as a child or whatever, isn't it? Whatever. That scarred me for life. I'll never forget that.
Not only did he charge you, he upsold you.
Oh yeah, because I got of course. I'm like, bacon, yeah. Why not? I'm not. Would I ever get bacon on the gargantuan, which literally has every meat in the kitchen on it? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't add bacon normally.
Dude, he gave you the Jersey Mike's version of you want fries with that.
Exactly. And I'm like, yeah, why not? Of course, bacon, yeah,
sure.
No. Right, no. Click one right there. Click right there. $1.49. It was disgusting. See, that's the problem, Roker. If you had a bar, you would have to pay, or any kind of restaurant. There's so many people you would have to pay back for all the free meals and drinks.
That's true. But if I had the money to open up a bar, then I would assume that I would have the money to give out some free drinks. Some free drinks, but not the way you do it, where you just post up there for like a month until the person just stops working there so they don't have to see you again. Oh, Rooker, I don't work there. Where are you at now? I'll come visit you there. No, don't worry about it. I'm out of the bar industry. I'm out of the business.
You remember that time when we went to and by the way, that meal, I felt guilty, so I paid for Sludge's food too, right? Because I'm like, this is my party here, right? So I paid for both of our food because I'm like, we're going in for a free meal, right? So I paid for it. You know what that reminds me of? Remember when Freak took us to Pantera Strip Club and he's like, it's gonna be free. It's all on the house, brother. And then we walk in there like, oh, it's gonna be $40 a person. And then Freak paid for it. Do you remember that?
I don't remember it being charging us to get in.
Well, no. Well, you didn't pay. Neither did I, because Freak felt so bad after telling us, guys, I got it. I got the hookup at Pantera Strip Club. And he just paid it. He paid it himself.
Now I got us to hook up at the Dallas Mavericks game.
And you remember that too? We were like trying to find the tickets for like an hour. We had to go to all these different windows and stuff. Do you remember that?
Well, no, actually, because I said, look, guys, the tickets might be free, but I don't expect them to be free. So if they're not free, let's just
leave. Let's just run out.
We're here. We're in Dallas.
Yeah.
What are we gonna? What else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And I was expecting to get the runaround.
Yeah.
I was completely expecting to get. Dude, it's like, it's like trying to get tickets at, we'll call it like the World Music Center, or Tweeter Center, whatever it's called now. Nope, you're not on here. On the station list? No.
There is no station list.
It might be under Ken Smith. No. Can you step aside for a second? There's people in line.
You've already humiliated yourself enough. Step over. You're making me want to puke. Just step over to the side.
I firmly believe that that's what's going to happen to me at the pearly gates.
Oh yeah.
Smith, Ken, no. It might be under Al Roker Jr.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No, don't see it.
Yeah. Step aside, sir.
We'll call it the pearly gates.
Yeah. That's hilarious. All right. Well, I don't know what the new schedule is going to be here. Roker's busy, so we'll figure it out. But are we planning on Tuesday still or what?
We're planning on Tuesday still. We'll see how it goes. I apparently have a huge backup ahead of me because it's still telling me I'm still half an hour from home.
The funny part is Roker used to live like near where he's going now, and now he has to drive to Joliet every day.
It's the longest freaking drive.
I feel so bad for people who sit in that kind of rush hour traffic. Like it's ungodly until you do it. And now, Roker, you're getting a real taste of it for the first time, maybe in a long time in your life.
The first time in history. Well, for almost the first time in history. I mean, I usually normally radio stations are located downtown.
Yeah.
I never had to go further than from Hyde Park to downtown. And I always used to say, like, I'd meet somebody and they'd be like, yeah, I'm in, whatever.
Joliet. I'm in Joliet.
I'm like, you can't find a job closer to you that does the same thing? So
now cut to 2022 and you're coming all the way down. You're coming all the way down.
I owe those people an apology.
All right. Well, we'll be back next Tuesday. Probably, I don't know, I would say like 4:45-ish maybe.
Oh, yeah, by the way, real quick, because next Monday is Halloween.
Oh.
So, next Tuesday.
Ah, yes.
Get all that 50% off candy, 75% off candy, all that good stuff. Because they'll put it all on discount just because it has a jack-o'-lantern on the picture.
Exactly.
Just because.
Yeah. No, that's a great tip. So much great candy.
Just hold off, and you can get, dude, those fun size Snickers, they taste good too.
Oh, like, yeah, they're delicious.
2-3 weeks from now, when you snatch up like 5 bags of them for half price.
Real quick, Zach Sprayberry, John Purdy, Daniel Sweatland. I can't open all these. It's not letting me open these comments, but we see all you guys watching. There's an issue with the comments on the Slob Show Facebook group, which, by the way, we're over 1,600 people right now in the Slob Show Facebook group.
Yes, it's blown up.
In a very small amount of time. So invite your friends. Everyone's saying this has saved Facebook for them. It's made Facebook so much better. So if you're in the Slob Show Facebook group, make sure to invite your friends because they're going to like it. They're going to have a good time.
Fun. It's
no bullshit.
Planet Fitness is a no judgment zone, right?
Yeah.
That's what the Slob Show Facebook group is. It's a no judgment zone. Go on and post your triple decker whatever with fill in the blank oozing down the side. We love it. And
there's no nonsense either because there's no politics, no stupidity, no fighting. It's just food. It's great. It's what we all love.
It's what brings us all together.
Yeah, it's what it's meant to be. When they created social media, it wasn't to make the world hate each other. It was to bring people together, right? That was the point. And that's what the Slob Show Facebook group does.
Correct.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Well,
it's going to bring world peace thanks to the Slob Show Facebook group.
Exactly. All right.
If we could just get Putin on there.
Yeah. We'll end the nuclear war and everything.
We'll end the war in Ukraine. Yes.
You know, he wants to see like a knockwurst or some shit where the fuck they eat in Russia. I don't know what the fuck they eat. Oh, look at this
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. He'd get real excited. Like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to blow everything up. Fuck it. All right. Well, we're out. We'll be back next Tuesday. Again, just go on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and then set the notification bell. It'll let you know exactly when we're on. That's the easiest way.
And just keep this in mind, Abe. Vladimir Putin didn't run into the bedroom, take off the doorknob, and hide under the bed when his father came to the house.
Exactly. He had a great father.
Exactly.
All right. We'll be back next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.